Good morning, guys. We are 5 weeks done of the post prep phase. Feeling really, really good today. We are 100 grams up in weight from last Saturday, which is still really crazy because we had another food increase, carb increase. Had my check in with my coach yesterday. We've bumped the calories and carbs up again. So feeling really good, conditions in an exceptional spot, and I feel like I'm past that point now of like real struggle in terms of like hunger. I'm still, hungry for my meals and excited for them. They go down really quick. I want to eat more after, but I feel like I'm in a good spot food wise. I haven't even checked because I just follow my meal plan. I don't actually worry too much unless I'm making like adjustments to fit like certain things in terms of flexibility. I don't um I don't like concern myself overly too much like what my calories and macros are. I'll just follow the plan. That's the reason why not well, that's like one of the reasons why you get a coach, that it takes the stress off of you having to calculate these things and you just follow the plan and execute. We're up to 3,564 calories now on a training day, 3,305 on a non-training day. Carbs are at 476 on a training, 420 on a non-training, and then fats and protein they always remain consistent across both. So 270 protein and 61 fat, 64 fat training. So yeah, calories are in a really decent spot. So proud and surprised as well of how good condition is. I'll throw in some footage actually from last night, and yeah, we'll be training today as well. It's Saturday, so it's another upper day again today. We'll get some footage there. But right now, I'm going to do my morning check-ins, and then I'm also, if I show you actually, I'm also studying the Pro IQ from Pro Coach, which I'm really, really happy and excited to be doing. I'm on module 1 at the moment, but it's really going to, some of my notes there, it's really going to help me level up my knowledge and expertise in the coaching so I can then in turn deliver better value, better knowledge, better service to my clients as well. So it's a big investment. I think it was, I got it on the early bird discount. I think it was around like £760 or something like that. But it's, you got to view these things as an investment. Yes, it's a substantial chunk of money, but what is it giving you, and how is it going to allow you to level up your services and then in turn level up your earning potential in the future? So you've got to be willing to put that investment, that money forward, that capital, in order to then propel yourself forward. Going to get some morning check-ins, morning studying done, and yeah, I'll show you some of what else is to come today. I had my bloods taken on Thursday, so fingers crossed they all come back in the green and our health is in a good spot. And then we have the very exciting kickoff of the true push-up phase, and we're coming into it in a fantastic spot. Myself and my coach are really happy with how well we've done in this phase. We've kept the body in tip-top condition. I'm feeling really good. My sleep is amazing. I will actually just show you my progress with improving my sleep. So as you can see, this was my sleep debt at the peak of prep, and this is how I've been working to bring it down over this time. So yeah, we're in a good spot. For some reason, my score last night wasn't that great. I'm not too sure why. And it's because I was just slightly less. I did get up a little bit earlier today. I was potentially having to go into work, but I don't think I have to now, thankfully. So that just brought my total duration down. It is important not to get like married and just let these devices dictate how you feel. I definitely don't do that. They're a tool like anything else, and it's a bit of information data that you can use. Just because your sleep tracker or something tells you that you're like not ready for the day and you shouldn't train doesn't mean you should listen to that. You need to look internally as well. But I do think there is a lot of value in them. I do really rate them. I think the data and information is great. When you look at like the research and the expertise that's gone into producing them, it would be, it's worth listening to that information. So yeah, sleep has been fantastic. Body is feeling in a really, really good spot. I'm raring to go. And yeah, but regardless of what phase we're in, I still see every phase as an opportunity to move forwards and progress. So regardless of when we kick off the real push-up, I'm still going into every day looking to progress, nailing all the variables, training, pushing myself as hard as I can, looking to progress. That always remains the same. So we just keep moving forwards. Look at this literal work of art. I mean, damn, that looks good. Do a taste test. Taste test coming up. This glorious cream of rice. Into week 6, post-prep now, and the cream of rice time is still the most sacred time of day.
So we are back from the gym. Pretty good session. I had a couple rep increases in some exercises. My dumbbell press, I was a rep up, but I wasn't too happy about it because I just felt it was like really hard to stabilize. That's one of the reasons why I'm trying to really strengthen my rotator cuffs in those neutral and pronated external rotations to help with that stability. But I also think as we continue to drive on actual body weight, that's going to help because really we're like maintained body weight again. We were down into the 87 point. I think it was like point 0.3, point 0.2 this morning. Can't actually remember. Put it in the tracker. That's why you should always track every day when you have like your trackers with coaching. It's much better that way. If you're leaving it until the end of the week and you're trying to like guess and remember, it's never going to be that reliable. So find that time in the day to update that tracker. It means your data is going to be a lot more reliable. So back from the gym, going to cook up some oats for post workout. Bit of a change. What I'm doing today with my setup for like my off plan day is basically everything is tracked, which is what I've been wanting to do. I'm going to cook some burgers using like some 5% mince, and some sourdough rolls. So it's very much just like good nutritious food, but in a burger form, so it's nice and tasty. So looking forward to that. I'll show you some of that. But yeah, with the session, I think really we're getting to that point where we need to like really start to gradually put on a bit more body weight to really start progressing forwards. A lot of the other exercises though we did progress, so happy there. But I just want to get like a really strong pressing movement, really strong dumbbell press. I do think as well, I always seem to perform better when I've got a bit more blood flowing around. It is like my first proper exercise of the session. I do calves and the rotator cuffs before that, but I think potentially maybe putting like my lateral raises before might help. And again, as well, I wasn't too happy. My lateral raises have been stagnated the last 2 weeks now, and I really feel like the delts area is really an area I need to bring up more to make my physique more complete. So I think we can get two birds with one stone there by potentially putting that at the start of the session. So I've got more energy to progress those laterals, and then I'll be a bit more warm going into my press. So I might try that next week and we'll see how we get on there. But yeah, we'll cook up the baked oats. I'll show you how that's looking. This is the best way that I have my oats. So I've actually blended them in this here. I've added a teaspoon of baking powder. I've added my pink salt. Added a bit of sweetener as well. And then usually you'd add an egg, but I'm using egg white just because it's going to fit in with my fats better for today. But an egg white will be sort of like tastier and better, I suppose. But yeah, for today I'm just using egg white. Oh, just add 50 grams, just enough. And basically it's going to turn it into like a baked oat cake, which, yeah, I find is the best, tastiest way to have your oats. So it ends up like that, basically like a cake mixture. Giving myself a little treat. We've got a Reese's piece, that's going to go in the middle. And yeah, it's going to be insane. That is what it comes out like, just like a cake. And we've got the whey drip to go on top. I'll add some peanut butter to that, and it's good to go. Good evening, brother. I hope you're doing well. Mega happy with the check-in that's come through today. I put this comparison. I know this isn't the... I wanted to show you guys a client of mine, Jack Goss. This on the left here, that's actually, I think, 6 weeks working together, maybe 7. So that's not at the start of the diet, but this is currently now. This was around, I think, August time. And this is current here. We're coming into our last week of the diet, and I'm super proud of this guy. He's been so consistent, hit everything to the T, followed the plan perfectly, and he's really set himself up for a fantastic growth phase to come, which I cannot wait for. But you can see everything is there. achieved great condition. Mega, mega happy with this. I don't know if WhatsApp has got all of them saved. No, doesn't have the before pics, but you can see on my coaching page as well, actually on my Instagram. But yeah, I just wanted to shout this guy out. Absolutely mega, mega, mega work, Jack. So the off-plan meal, we've got the 250 grams of white potato cut up into chips there, going into the air fryer. And then we've got our 5% beef mince patties prepped there. Got sourdough rolls to go with that. I'm going to cook this up now, show you the finished result. And that is the finished result. This is actually Jess's. My potato is just taking a little bit longer. For some reason the left side just takes longer. But yeah, not my best work at all. I am super spent, super tired to be fair. So gonna end the video here, guys. My burgers are done actually, so we will do a little taste test. So the burgers. That's decent. That's decent. We are going to finish the video there. Thank you guys for checking in. Best way to end a Saturday for me. Already in my dressing gown. 8:30 at night. But yeah, thank you guys for checking in, and I shall see you in the next one.